Alrighty, what's going on, chat? How you guys doing today? I always forget to do this. I need to change my picture because it's not the 11th day. It is day 12 of our 14-day challenge. We are almost wrapping up. On Friday, this challenge is going to wrap up. So there we go. It's day 12. Oh, you know what? Let me start so you guys can actually chat. There we go. I'm going to start that up, load the chat up. I'm doing this on my lunch break. Well, yeah, let's roll with it. We're only gonna have an hour, so let me clear the chat. Solitary, I saw you in there. What do we got? Welcome, solitary confinement. You've been awarded some NSL points. I see ya. So first, oh, you're in the horizontal stream. Alrighty. So today stream is, I think one of the things we could try and do is make sure that our unlock buttons are working. So since we don't have a lot of time, we're just going to jump right into things. So here we go. Yo, Strongman, welcome. We already got a few people joining. Let's go. All right. So like I said, we're going to try and get these unlock buttons to work. Yeah, dude, I can't make it. I'm in the city shopping. All good. I am on my lunch break. This is a very weird time because I'm going to have a very busy afternoon, so I'm not going to be able to stream later. So I don't do vertical. I would rather miss the stream entirely. Wow, solitary. Nah, that's honestly, I prefer horizontal a lot more too. So, okay. Making sure everything still looks good for the stream, which it does. Awesome. All right, let's do it. So if I hit play, I think I got this working, or maybe I just got it working for the nickel one. Let's go flip our coins because I think it's 15 cents where we have it configured. Yeah. So basically what's happening behind the scenes is wish you luck and good luck for the stream. Thank you, strong man. Hope you have a good rest of your shopping spree. You know, spend some good money, get some NSL merch while you're there. And all retailers. Just kidding. But basically in the scenes, we have a script running in the background every 2 seconds. So that if you click this, boom. Should we make it turn yellow? And then once it's like clicked, maybe it turns green. Maybe we could do that. Because right now it's kind of confusing. Like you don't know if you click it. If I just do this, it's gonna enable this, but you don't know if you actually click it. So there's no like actual indication here that's telling you. Merch update. I mean, technically, I can't even start selling merch until I get to 3,000 watch hours. And I think I'm only like 10% there. So, we got some ways to go. So I probably won't have a merch update until we get to like 10,000, or not 10,000, 3,000 watch hours. So feel free to just spam my content in the background. Just kidding. But let's figure out what we need to do to be able to make this happen. I'm going to open up these coin flip scripts over on the right side of the screen. Those are going to open up, so I'm just waiting for those. But how you guys doing today? What? Oh, you know what? I think I just forgot to turn that on. There we go. And it's midday, so it's a lot brighter, so it doesn't quite look normal. But where are you? That ain't your room. It is. It is. Well, it's not my room. It's more so the office room. You're looking into a different monitor for chat, I think. So I kind of have it up on the side as well. On this side, so let me give you a rundown of kind of like what my screens look like right now. On the left side, I have OBS, and then I also have on the kind of right side of the screen, the chat for YouTube, as well as some other web pages for the stream. So I can easily go back between the shorts and the horizontal. That's what I check. I am. So let me actually fix this because I don't like how weird. I could fix it. Why don't I fix it real quick? Just because it's bothering me now. So let's fix some of the, and this is just for shorts viewers, so I'm going to fix it for you guys. But on the left, we're going to make it about 275. And then on the right, we'll make it 350 crop. Can I just move it now? A little bit more crop. Why don't we just shoot for 400? Boom. All right, that's good enough. That's gonna have to do for this stream. I don't want to spend too much time on this, but there we go. We got to open up on the right side. There we go. You know what? I should probably put my head here. My little head. Just kidding. I'll just keep it down here. There. All right, so tell us about an experience. No, thank you. That's all right. So basically what we're doing is we have a method here, I know, and we're checking to see if we can actually enable the button, which is happening up in this script. Oh, it's in our coin upgrades. My bad. So first off, we have this invoke repeating. I'm tripping and that like made the biggest difference. It did, didn't it? It makes it look normal now. All right, so perfect. You guys can see the bit I understand the least. Yay. This part, this awake. So there we go. Private void awake means we're going to start this script as soon as it's loaded, like as soon as it's read, right? As soon as we hit play and Unity starts checking everything, this is going to be happening as soon as awake gets called. Every part, the whole code. Perfect. So basically we're saying here, if unlock nickel is purchased, meaning we haven't bought the coin yet, so we want this to be false. And if it is false, then we're just going to run this method. Check if nickel can be unlocked. And we're just going to do it 1 second after it's read from awake. And we're going to repeat it every 2 seconds. It originally was 1 second, but I had an issue with it checking almost too quickly. So as soon as you unlocked it in the game, it actually did the awake or invoke repeating again and made it so you technically didn't have enough money and then you're bugged. So yeah, it's kind of weird. So I just made it 2 seconds. So in this unlock nickel purchase, we set it to true if you buy it. But where am I? Oh, I know what I'm doing. So we need to go back into Unity actually. So in Unity, if you go to this unlock nickel button, that's what I have it called. We can make the normal color, I don't know, green, making sure like that we actually have it. So let's enable it. So this will be the color after we have it enabled. And then we could be even fancier, where if we make a highlighted section, maybe, why don't we make it kind of this color, green? But we're gonna change the alpha just a tad. Maybe I kind of just like going in the middle, 150. Sort of in the middle, not too much in the middle. When you hover over it with your mouse, and when you click it, it quickly shrinks and grows. We might not have enough time to do that. I'd have to learn how to do that. And we only got like 3 days left of this challenge, including today. So I might just do these little quick unlocks because I still want to try and make a stats panel. But if we finish the stats panel, then we can just keep polishing until the challenge is over. Because I like that recommendation. It makes it more fun to like click the button. All right, so this is just the highlighted color, which is a little bit lighter. So if we highlight it, interactable, let's just do it real quick. Alrighty. This has to be set to false initially. I got to fix this one. But technically, let's just go up to 15 cents. It's gonna do that check. Is the selected color the end result, like after you select it? So maybe we need to make the normal map a yellow, because it's like saying we almost have this upgrade. It's just like halfway there. You know what I mean? Let's try it again. Flip coin, get to 15. So this is basically saying you can unlock it because it's yellow, saying, hey, unlock me. And then you click it, now it's green and it's unlocked. Woo! And then good thing about this is What the heck? Normal color. Why you like that? Why did you go back to yellow? What was that reaction again? So it's checking. The normal color is just that, but the selected color. Oh, so okay, gotcha. What's press color? Oh, that's probably like as soon as you press it. So would I have to make the normal? That's so weird. I want to change. Can I just change the normal color in code? Because technically I want it to be yellow, and then I want it to be green after you unlock it. Let's go ahead and go over to the right side of the screen. Let's check out some code, guys. And welcome to the stream. If you guys are just joining, we've, for the last 12 days, been making a small coin idle game. It's been fun. Content dev, yes, you can absolutely do that. Let's do it then. So on the right side of the script, I want to get an example. I'm not going to make it do the work for me, but I'm going to say, how do I change this would be the normal color of a button element. I want to see an example just so I can actually do it myself. Change the normal color to a hex value, output new color. Specify the normal color field of the color. You know what I wish you could do? I honestly wish that whenever we unlock the nickel, I wish we could just do this. Let's actually see. I want to do something first. Okay, maybe I'll do it in here. Because technically, when we set it to true, this is when the player actually buys it. I wish you could just do, what's it called? Unlock nickel button. Where am I at? Where's my cursor? There it is. I wish you could do unlock nickel button dot operator and then just do, wait, can you do colors? Dot. What? You can? Oh, that's so much easier. No way this actually works, guys. And then can I just set it to green? Okay, why are you airing out? Returns a temporary value. What? Why? Cannot modify a struct member when access struct is not classified as a variable. So, do I have to make this an actual variable? Is that what it's saying I need to do? Let me test it out. Also, content dev, welcome to the stream. Are you a game developer as well? Or just like games in general? Returns a copy. So, okay. Gotcha. So, is this saying we have to do... What kind of color block? Not much, just programming tools for other programs, etc. I was a game developer long ago. That's awesome. I wish I had that awesome experience that you also have. What was your favorite ways to learn this, I guess, this stuff like programming? Just building out random things, or... Whoa, why did this happen? Oh, because I'm getting like a get set. So would I have to use like a property to do this? Strophium, what's up? We're out here on the lunch break. What we're trying to do is we're trying to currently change the normal color just by using code. Because I want it to be yellow. Here, let me show you. Basically, this is what we currently have so far. Oh, it's not going to do it because I have errors in my code because I'm doing things on the side. Let me just get rid of that and we'll compile again. Dude's on the grind set. I know. It's, you know, because if you ever heard of The Witcher, they're having a concert today and figured to go see the orchestra make the music for that game. So I'm gonna have a busy afternoon. So I gotta do the stream now, you know? I can't miss it out. It's a 14-day. There's no compile errors. Oh, there is compile errors. My bad. Alright, fine, I'll fix this. I'm using the half hour before stand up to lay in bed with. There you go. Do it. You gotta relax, right? So flip coins. Basically what's happening here is I want the player to see that they can unlock it so it's yellow, right? But as soon as they unlock it, I want the normal color to be green. And it is, because I changed the selected. But then I realized selected only happens until you click anywhere else pretty much. So if I click here, it goes back to the regular normal map. So, or normal color. I'm thinking, I think it'd be best just to change the normal color after you set interactable to true. That's just one way I've been thinking about changing it. So to start that off, I'm gonna jump back over into the right part of the screen. This is where we have unlock nickel button dot interactable equals true. And you know, what I was thinking is just do unlock nickel button dot colors, because that was an option. And then I could do normal color. But then it didn't like it because I think this is saying it's a struct or something. I don't want to do this. I want to just do the way I was thinking. Color yellow. Actually, I was doing green. Okay, it was saying axis returns a temporary value. So it's like we're not getting the real value of the unlock nickel button dot colors dot normal color. So now I'm just trying to figure out how to get the real value and not just like a copy of the value. It's saying I might have to use a get set here. So I can do public color block colors. I don't think I'm gonna call it that, but what if I do this? So I'm gonna go up to where we get the button. And what if I do nickel color block? Nickel, I don't know how to spell nickel. Just kidding. Nickel color block. Cannot resolve symbol. Try doing. Usually selected and normal on the same color. And yeah, that makes sense. I need, because I want to change the color to show them that it's unlockable. So, but try doing color block x equals button dot color. So I would need to make the variable first, right? Content dev? Or like I would need to do, here, let me put this up if you're in shorts so that you can actually see it and chat's not in the way. So there's a public nickel color block, but this isn't right. Does not match. Oh wait, is that the type? Color block? And then apply, rename UI.colorBlock. So would I just need to do I thought I got rid of this. Using color block equals color block. Okay, we got rid of one error. Let's go. I don't know if that's like the best way to do it, but we're getting there. No, put it in the hover logic statement, assuming you're trying to set the color when hovering. I'm trying to set the color as soon as you purchase the unlock, if that makes sense. The upgrade buttons are one-off, right? You only ever click them once? Correct. Yep. You only click the unlock buttons once, and then it unlocks the coin so that you're able to flip it. So, correct. So, I mean, could I just do a get and then set it, get set, and then could I just use this, make a set here? Set. Nah, this ain't working. Whoa, AI assistant, where did you come from? I hit tab. Darn. So just set it to interactable. Then when you click it, set interactable back to false and change the text to show it as purchase. That's a good way to do it. That's another way to do it. Because then I guess that does make sense. I mean, why show the text nickel $5 when it's already been purchased, right? I could do like nickel purchased or something. Interesting. We might do that. I do want to learn eventually how to change the normal color, and I think content dev, you're actually pretty close to it. Assuming you're trying to set the color when. All right, let's do that. We'll just set the interactable. So I'm gonna get rid of all our code here at the top as well. I'm not gonna do this property. Or not property, but no, that is a property. Yes. Yes. I can't think about it right now. Okay, so unlock nickel button. We don't really need to do that, so let's go back and we would need to get the unlock button text element. I just saw it. So let's do serialized here. I'm just gonna duplicate this and then we'll change it. Unlock nickel button text. And this is going to be Text Mesh Pro GUI. Text Mesh Pro UGUI. Okay. All right, guys, make sure I don't forget to reassign this. We go back. I think I'm 0 for 14 or something right now because I keep forgetting to make this direct reference and then assigning it before play mode. All right, here we go. So go back into where we're checking. Check if nickel can be unlocked and then unlock nickel. We don't want to do it in this method because this is where we're just checking to see if it's unlocked and then it's letting the player know you can unlock this because it like changes the color. So then we could just do I think we would use color block to change it, but let's just do unlock nickel button dot interactable. Oh, I mean, we will need this, so I'll just add that. But then I also want to change the text. So unlock nickel button text dot text because we want to get into the dot text component. And we want to do, honestly, can we just say nickel unlocked? And then we'll just set it back to false. But I could change the interesting. All right, let's check it out, guys. You guys ready to see the game? If you guys are just joining the stream, we're making a small coin idle flipping game just to learn Unity and the Rider IDE in 14 days. So we're at 12 days. of 14. So we got 3 days left, including today. But let's hit play. We're gonna hit flip coins. Now it should unlock it, which it does. Which is perfect. It's setting it to green. Then I click off. Did it not save? Unlock nickel button text you forgot to. Gosh dang it. Guys, I did it. I'm like 0 for 15 now. Every single time I forget to reassign it. I just get so happy to just like, all right, let's go. Let's check it out. I'm telling you guys, I always forget that part. So upgrade manager. We got our upgrade button text here. Upgrade button text. So hopefully we can change it now after we purchase it. I didn't change the color, so yeah, but it says nickel unlocked. Yay. I noticed it was kind of, oh, sorry, I didn't let you guys in shorts be able to see it. Here, let me go over to 15 and change it so you guys can actually see it in shorts. Voila, doing some magic here on the side. And now if we hit the nickel button, you can unlock it, but now you see that your text is kind of all over the place. And that's because you're not auto sizing your text. That's just a quick way to fix it. So what we can do is, let's just stop it in play mode because I don't want to change it twice. We'll go to the nickel button component, nickel button text, and then there's a little property here. Is that technically what it's called? Like these are components, and then the smaller stuff in a component are like properties. So there's this auto size. You just click that. And now, hopefully if we unlock it, let's go back into this side of the screen. There we go. I'm trying to get it perfect for you guys. So I'm gonna hit play, which we already are, okay. You guys ready for this? If it works, you guys have to like the stream. If it doesn't, you can leave, I don't know. Whatever you guys, it's a bet. Hey, it worked, let's go. So now it says nickel unlocked. So now it doesn't say anything. Don't worry about the dime, I was testing something. That's why it highlights. But cool. Good suggestion, Strophium. That's simple. So yeah, let's go ahead and fix the nickel button. Let's move on to that. So you guys ready to hopping back in the code? Let's do it. There we go. All right, there we go. Hopefully you guys were able to see on the horizontal view, but that's all right. Alrighty, so we got the nickel button right here, unlock nickel. We kind of need to do the same thing of what we were doing with our nickel as for the dime. I was kind of mixing up my words there, but I'm just gonna copy these things and let's keep it together. So make it so you guys in shorts can see it. So I got to put it higher up. Do I not have a unlock nickel or unlock dime? Oh, I do. It's just way up here. Oh my goodness. Read only float. I mean, it is only read only, but oh man. I think when I reformatted, it made this change. So I am going to put that here because I like to structure my code the way it is presented in the GUI, if that makes sense, in the UI. So we have all our nickel stuff here. And then I'll copy this and paste it. And we'll just make it, is it Alt-Shift, I think? Yeah. Oh, you guys probably can't see it. There we go. Dime. Basically just changing it to unlock dime. That way we can assign it in the inspector. We're gonna have a bunch of stuff to assign, I feel like. And we're gonna change this dime to quarter. Quarter, woohoo. And let's fix our dime because we basically need to make another method. We probably could make a method to check each one, honestly. Instead of having 3 methods, I think we might as well just have one method that checks all the upgrades. And then we could just make like an OR statement. We might as well. I mean, it's a small game, so performance doesn't matter, right? So I think one way to easily do that is just make another if, and then just... Actually, let's go to Shift F6. So we can do check if coin can be unlocked. Maybe we can just set it to that. Yes, rename it. And then we'll have to go up here. I think, did I do anything up here for check if coin can be unlocked? No, okay, perfect. So now we're calling check if coin can be unlocked. And then I'll just make an OR statement with the 2 pipes. Add in the rest. So we got unlock dime purchased or unlock quarter purchase. So I think if all these are true, this is not going to run because we're looking for false, false, and false. But then if they're true, yeah, no, they shouldn't run. And we'll test this out. I'm going to change the dime to be unlocked at 20. Sure. Or how about we just make it at 10F so it makes more sense. So we got 10F, and then we'll do 0F for that. Read only int. Well, I'll change it to a float. And I'll change this to a float as well. Same amount of bytes, I believe. I think it's 4 bytes, right? Hey, Ensign, welcome to the stream. How you doing today? We're making a small coin idle game here, and since you just joined and chatted, let me show you. This is what the game looks like right now. Yeah, the following open scenes have changed disk. What do you mean? Ignore. Just gonna ignore that. So this is the small game that we're making. We'll demonstrate it here in just a little bit, but basically you're gonna flip the coin, and if it's heads, then you're gonna get money on heads. But what's also cool about it, each one of the coins have their own probabilities. So you might get heads on pennies, but you might get a tails on nickel. So stuff like that. Alrighty, so let's go back to the right screen because there's just a few things we need to do that shouldn't take too long. Basically, we need to finish making the rest of this check. So we're going to do this invoke repeating on this method, check if coins can be unlocked. Which it should be coins. I'm gonna change that. Shift F6 and I'll just check if coins can be unlocked. There, it's gonna change it everywhere. Okay, and check if coins can be unlocked. I'm just gonna do the dirty way of doing this. If, come on, please do the rest. Okay, do the dime. And do the next one for quarter. Come on, keep making the rest of it. And there we go. Awesome. Public void unlock nickel. Why are you errored? I think it's because we have a weird brace. Here, what if we just do this? All right, so we got that. Private. Oh, okay, that's what it is. We just need to put a brace there, and that fixes all our issues. Okay, I think we are good. Let's check it out. Let's go to the game view. The following open scene has been changed. Why does it keep changing it? Fine. What happens? I don't know how I accidentally changed a scene, but watch it just erase all my progress. There we go. All right, you guys ready to test this out? Let's do it. So we're gonna flip the coins. We're getting money. You'll see that the coin has different versions of its sprite. So when it's heads, it's gonna be changed to the head sprite. But if it's tails, hopefully it's tails next. Oh, that would have been clutch. Oh, I'm losing aura. Okay, there we go. If it's tails, then it's gonna have its own tail sprite. These are pretty basic prototype of heads or tails. But then all the coins have their own initial coin sprite. So you got the nickel, the dime, and the quarter. So we're gonna unlock the quarter. Oh, I forgot to, guys, I did it again. I'm like over this. 0 for 20 basically, because there's a lot of stuff I forgot to assign. I do it every single time. So let's change this up so you can see how to assign that if you are new to game development. So go to, in this case, in our upgrade manager, we made those serialized fields. So in the unlock nickel button text, we just got to drag that GUI component to uGUI to this inspector. So we got to do it the same for the dime and the quarter. So it's really easy. Okay, you guys are able to see, awesome. We have our unlock button here. We need this so that we can set the interactable to true or false based on the amount of money the player has. Then we have this unlock quarter button that we made. We're going to assign that into here. Otherwise, we're not going to be able to change something on the button. So we got to assign it in here to get that reference to the button. Then we have this quarter button text so that when you purchase the upgrade, you'll see here very soon. Let's just start off with the nickel. It's going to highlight it with this color. And let me change the highlighting on the dime because I don't know why I did that. I'm basically going to make all of it just pure white except the disabled color. So I'm going to make this white. There we go. Now it shouldn't have that weird hovering effect, changing the color. And I'm going to change that as well. All right, now hopefully that should fix it. Dime, what are you doing? What are you doing, Dime? Normal color, color, disabled color. I mean, the highlighted color is, it's not different. Why you do that, Dime? That is so weird. Dime being weird. Okay, anyways, I'll just hit play here. We got the nickel. Oh, you know what? It's because it's not set to interactable, I think. I mean, the interactable is set to true. There we go. We gotta just set this to false. And then I'm gonna make the disabled color, hit this little dropper, and I'm gonna click the color of the nickel so that they're the same. Because I kind of just guessed. So the disabled, I'm taking the dropper, just going to UI and clicking. Here we go. Now all of them have the same color. Oops. Except that one. There we go. Okay, fine. Let me try it a different way. Unlock nickel. Oh, okay. Maybe I should have done it in the scene view. Otherwise you got that. There we go. So let's get the disabled color, hit this little dropper. Voila. Okay. Why are you still that color? That's so weird. You're basically like invisible. Like, why is it so dark? Disabled color. There we go. If I disable, why are you getting so dark? That is so weird. I literally did the exact same thing as I did for my dime, but it looks so much different. So I might just end up changing the hex value of it. Maybe that'll work. So unlock nickel, get the hex value on the bottom. I'll make it for shorts, guys. You guys can see. I'm just gonna drag it over. Okay. For the disabled color, I just clicked it, got the hexadecimal color, 84, 84, 84. And then I'm gonna go to the quarter button and go to this and put, wow. I didn't realize I was doing 66666. No wonder it's so possessed. Can I say that on YouTube? There we go. I mean, hopefully that should work, right? Oh, I think it's this color messing things up as well. There we go. F, 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 F. Is this F, 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 F? Yes, it is. F, 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 F. Okay. That is so weird. I still don't know why it's doing that. It looks good, but then it like does weird things. Go to the button. Button. All these are weird colors. 84. Oh, is it because the normal color's weird? Maybe. Let's go to a disabled color. 84. So that's all set to 84. I'm tempted to just forget about it. That is odd. Very odd. Is there maybe something different? Like, why does the color look different? Oh, is it the alpha? Is that what's messing it up? 255, 106, 106. Would 106 change it? What did that actually change? The color of it? Okay, so now it looks the same. It's so weird. So yeah, it was doing 132. Oh shoot. It's 106. Oh, you guys can't see that, right? There. I'll put it up. Don't worry, I'm gonna change it afterwards. But basically the reason why it was being weird is I guess I didn't realize if I changed the hexadecimal. Okay, I have no idea. I figured if I put in the hexadecimal, it would be the same color. But for some reason, it wasn't. Alright, that works. That is interesting. Because if I go to the nickel button, disabled color, 6A, 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 unlock dime, 6A, 6A, 6A. I don't know, something weird. Let me make sure I'm not missing any chat. Awesome. There we go. Oh. All right, let's see if this works. Let's do it. Let me change it so you guys can see. Boom. Now, basically, oh, actually, one thing we need to do is for each of these button text elements, we need to auto size the text. Auto size. I do that for the nickel as well. Button text, auto size. Okay, there we go. Now, if we hit play, moment of truth here, guys. Let's flip the coins. Now, what's happening behind the scenes, remember, we're invoking that method to see if we can unlock the coin. And I think it's 25 cents to unlock the quarter. So I'm gonna keep tapping. See, there we go. Now we got quarter unlocked. You see how like that button is now clickable? So if we click this, it's a little slow, but I think it should. Okay, so it's not doing the check again. So that's a bug that we need to fix. But hey, we got a quarter. Our heads was heads. Or no, our quarter was heads. There we go. That's what I meant to say. So that is a bug we need to do. And something's not right. Let's try it again. Flip coins. We're just gonna do 5 cents because that's what it costs to unlock the nickel while we're testing. I'm gonna hit nickel, and that it should just say nickel unlocked. But I think there's an issue with the dime not doing that. And I think it's a pretty easy fix. You guys ready to check this out? Let's do it. We're over in the coding side. Half the people probably just left because they're like, code. But code can make some cool things, okay? It can make some awesome things. So basically where we're changing the text there, we're just making these changes. Where we're doing unlock nickel button text.text equals nickel unlocked. And then we're setting the interactable to false so that it kind of goes back to being grayed out. If we really wanted to polish it, we could probably change the color, but I'm saving that till the end because I don't want to increase any scope here. But I'm just going to copy and paste. Oh, let's get out of play mode. That's one thing I like about Writer. It tells you if you're in play mode. Okay, so I just want to make this the same. So yeah, paste it. Then for the dime, let's just say it's dime unlocked. We need to make sure, here, I'll scroll up so you guys in shorts are able to see. And then you change that to dime. That way we're changing the dime element that we have a direct reference to. Setting the interactable to false. Awesome. This is what's going to give it that dark color gray. So that's what we have it set to in the inspector. So if you have the unlock quarter, that's all we got to do next. So before the end of this code block, sorry, you guys probably can't see there. Before the end of this code block right here, we need to do the same exact thing. So unlock quarter button text, and then the button, we need to set the interactable to false, and let's just change nickel to quarter. That way, because this is the text that we're setting. If we want it to be awesome, or I mean, we're not referencing anything by string, so I think it's okay to just do this. Otherwise, if you were referencing by a string, you'd probably want to set that to a variable. That way you don't accidentally have a typo, exactly like that. Because what if you spell your quarter wrong? I don't know, you could spell it quarter unlocked, and then like this reference would be broken. So that's if you're just referencing to a string, but we're not doing that here. We're just setting a string value. All right, I'm gonna save the format and let's go back into the middle screen. And I got about 12 minutes before I got to go back to work. So we had 12 minutes of game development in today. But let's see if this actually worked. You guys ready? We're gonna hit play. We're gonna flip some coins, get some money. We're gonna unlock the quarter. Let's go. So awesome, we got some comments here real quick. Game Dev said hi. Welcome, Game Dev. Welcome. For some reason, I don't see your chat in my little chat box, but Game Dev, welcome to the stream. All right, there we go. I'm just making sure I don't miss out on any of your guys' comments. I definitely want to respond to those. So I'm Olea Ayuela Oyedele. Hope I didn't do that I hope I pronounced that right. But can I watch this later? Absolutely. So every single day of this challenge is on my channel. So if you want to see certain days, go ahead, go to any one of those videos. There's going to be a video every single day, or I guess a stream that gets turned into a video. So absolutely you can watch this later. You can watch this in 5 years if you want to. All right, so flip coins. Let's go to 10 cents. The dime should be unlocked. Awesome. And if we go to 25 cents, the quarter should be unlocked. There we go. That's a little slow, so I wonder if I can fix that. But quarter is unlocked. Now, it should be checking this. And I think the reason why is because in our method, we're not changing it. So let's go back and go to the code. It's very easy to do that. So let's just go to the coding screen. This is where we're doing that method. Check if coins can be unlocked. So we just got to go to that method. Is there a shortcut? I've just started using Writer, maybe probably 6 days. So can I just quickly jump to that section in the code by doing something? What's the shortcut? I know how to do it in Visual Studio Code, but I don't know. This is the only usage. No, it's not. I'm using it down below, but I want to learn the shortcut to find it. Find in files. Private void. Okay, so that's kind of what I wanted. So how do I do that? Find usage, Alt F7. Okay. Alt F7. All right, that is definitely a key bind to something else. So we might change that later, maybe after the stream. But I guess it kind of tells you here. Invoke repeating, and then we go to this. Weird. All right. I'm gonna just close that. But we know it's all the way down here. I was just kind of doing something on the side. So what's going on here is we're only checking to see if it's unlocked. And if it is, then we set it interactable to true. But oftentimes the player might buy another upgrade, and then eventually like that unlock is no longer like unlockable because they don't have the money anymore. So what they need to do, or what we need to do, is set it back to false, like the interactable set to false. So easy way to do that would probably just do else. So we have that if else, and we could just probably just copy this and set it to false. This is the ugly way to do it. I think there's probably better ways to do it, but given our time, we don't really have that much time. So we're gonna make it kind of ugly. Dime, set it to false. Okay, I'm just gonna copy this, and we're gonna do the same exact thing to the quarter. Make an else statement, awesome. And set this to quarter. See, that is quite the typo. Alrighty, so that is what we wanted. Oh, we're in game mode. I forgot about that, but just call you Daniel instead of your name. Okay, but please, I want to know how to create a game like Call of Duty. So what you want to probably do first if you're learning how to make games, you probably don't want to start off with making a game of Call of Duty because you'll probably quit. But I guess you could make a basic game of Call of Duty, literally just using cubes with raycast and stuff where you shoot out lasers and then do colliders and stuff like that. You could probably do. But honestly, just start with learning basic stuff like that. Maybe make a challenge of your own. This is a challenge I made completely out of my, just because I wanted to learn game dev a little bit better. So I thought of this 14-day challenge, and every day for 14 days, I'm just gonna stream and we're gonna try and make a game, a small coin idle game. If you go back to day 1, day 2, I didn't think I could do it, to be honest. There was issues. But then slowly, as you go through the days, you're gonna keep getting better and better. So just keep working at it. Start small and then work up for higher games or more complex games. Call of Duty is still very tough to make, especially as a solo dev, because there's a lot of people making that game. So hit play. Don't want to break your dreams, but I just want to make sure that you know that it is very difficult. So what I want to try and test here is if I hit the nickel, boom, we fixed it. So now you can't buy the dime because you don't have the money. But now you should be able to buy the dime and the quarter. I'm going to buy the quarter, and the dime shouldn't be unlockable. So there you go. It went away. Now just for science, I want to test if we can quickly buy it. Actually, I don't want to make sure I have the money for it. I just want to see if I can buy it. So the dime is 10 cents. So what if I click the nickel and click dime really fast? But hello, Daniel. But yep, I just saw your message, but yeah, let me know if that makes sense or if you have any other questions. Can I buy both? I can't because behind the scenes, we're checking to see if the player has money. So at least we're doing that check. It's just the highlight's a little slow. And it's probably something you'd want to check or change if this was a real game. But I think tomorrow it might be time to start making those stats. And I don't think it'll be terrible. I think, how are we going to do it? I think we're just going to be referencing variables from other scripts and then making references. That way, every time you flip a coin, you're calling another method that adds +1 or something to the stat, I guess. That's probably the way we're going to do it. Just the quick and easy route. I guess before I end the stream, because I only have about 4 minutes left before I got to go back to work. But why don't we make a quick text element here next to our coin money or our player money. And I'm just going to make a 2D, or actually, no, not 2D, a UI text element, text mesh pro. And this is just going to be a $sign. Yeah. Can't talk now, I guess. So you guys can see I'm making a $sign text. And I'm just going to put underscore text. I'm going to move that a little bit more so it's not a sub or like a child of the upgrades, because I don't want it to be. But this $sign text, I wanted to move. Where are you actually? Oh, you're way down there. Okay. We're going to change that. So I want you to actually click it again, $sign text. And I guess I'm using the rect transform. And we're just going to add a $sign. Okay. There isn't really going to be much we need to do here, but I want it to be centered and in the middle for the alignment. I'm going to change the rect transform so it's a little more aligned with what we got. Okay. I also want to make it bold. Can I make it 50? Or what is the font size for our player money text? Because maybe I can just make it the same. 75? Okay. Let's just change it to 75. And I'm going to move it a little bit more this way. $sign text. There we go. All right. So if I move it over, you guys can kind of see what I made. You have that little $sign next to the money. It's not perfectly aligned. There. I think that's good. That's good for now. So, alrighty guys. Well, unfortunately, I do gotta go. But I do want to say I do have some other videos, like some tips that I thought of while my game dev journey. So if you're interested, definitely check those out because they might help you out as well. And yeah, we will be back again tomorrow. As always, this is day 12 of the challenge. We're getting there. It's coming along. I'm honestly surprised of what we did in 12 days. And we got 2 more days left of this challenge. If you're interested in seeing what those next 2 days are, definitely subscribe. And then you can see the next 2 days of a challenge. And I got a lot of videos coming out for this challenge after the 14 days. We're going to go over tips I've learned. There's going to be a lot of tips. And then I'm also going to make some other videos that it's kind of uncommon for this channel, but it could help some people out. Anyways, that's my spiel for today. Time to go back to work, and I will see you guys next day. So tomorrow, I guess. So thank you all for coming to the stream, and have a great rest of your day or night, wherever you are. And I will see you guys later. See ya.